Hi everyone, it's Rosella, finally here with wedding applique video. This gown is Evangeline, and I think that the pieces off of this gown are absolutely stunning. I'm sorry it took me such a long time to get this done. I don't know why. I'm just like not, a lot of times I just am not in the mood to be doing this, and then it's taken me a really long time. I have a second dress I've been working on too, and it's so hard. It's just horrible. So anyway, so let's get down to business, and I'll show you these pieces from Evangeline. What you're looking at right now is a set of 5 pieces, letter A, because I have multiple sets of 5 pieces. Now, hopefully my hands aren't too bad. This is basically what they are all going to look like. They are on a net background, and I have trimmed them, and they have a combination of tiny pearl beads and these clear beads there. Okay, no sequins on these parts at all, but what I can tell you is that in the light, those beads catch the light beautifully. I mean, this dress, before I took it apart, it was absolutely stunning. And in a large part, that was due to these pieces. So in one of the A sets, this would be the biggest piece you'd get, which is about 6.5 inches long. I've tried to keep them fairly small. You can cut these down smaller if you so desire. They are very flexible. There's lots of different ways to work them. Another thing that's really interesting about these appliques is, see that there? That is actually dimensional. They have the little flowers on them that are dimensional, so that is really cool. That one is, I guess that one is too, but it doesn't stand out as much as that one. So what I have here is these 5 pieces, like I said, keeping them under about 6.5 inches. So that set there, that is set A, and that is $6 for that set. I'm going to move the camera, I'll put my hand over the lens and show you set B. Oh great, now my camera's all wonky. I don't know what happened. There we go. So this is set B, and these are the same things, but just slightly larger overall. That's what it looks like there. I really don't think that the video is going to do these justice. You just have to trust me that they really are gorgeous. So this is, again, a set of 5 pieces. This is B. I didn't say, by the way, of A I have 8 available. I only have 2 sets available of B. These are lengths up to 9 inches, so you will get slightly bigger pieces here, okay? So I have 2 sets of B available, and that is $8.50. I'm going to move the camera again. I'm going to cover the lens again. Really don't want to mess you around too much with the moving here. Okay. Now we have set C, which I can't really get a perfect shot of it all in camera because it is quite large. Again, we are talking 5 pieces. These pieces, however, are up to 11 inches in length, and again, these can be made smaller if you'd like. So for instance, right here, what you would do is you use a seam ripper and you pull this piece right here off, you loosen it, and then you'll be able to cut around it. I mean, you could just cut through it too, but I wouldn't do that. So there's one. This is the biggest piece in this set, and it is quite large actually. So as I said, we go up to about 11 inches, and as you can see, I mean, it's a good sized set. When it's all together like that, there's my hand, you can see it takes up a lot of space. So this is set C. I have 2 of these available, and these are $12. Now I'm going to move the camera one more time and show you these darling little satin rosebuds. So this is a cluster of 5 right here, and as you can see they are on this satin. I haven't taken this off. I think you can actually remove that and have 5 separate flowers, but I'm leaving them as is, plus 2 separate ones. So white satin with the stamens in there, $3.50 for that set. And I should say this dress is pure white, so the appliques are pure white too. I am going to pause the video and bring up the next batch. So the next piece I have is a sleeve piece, and as often happens on these gowns, the sleeves are exquisite. So it is on, and actually this is on a finer mesh than the others are on. The other pieces were from the train. This is the edge, what would have been the cuff. Usually I take off the buttons, but I am going to go ahead and leave them on in this case, so you'll get 6 satin covered buttons. The piece goes up to all the way up to the shoulder here. Now this is shaped, but you can work with the seaming underneath here, and I'm pretty sure you can actually make it flat. And again, you can sort of take this and make it into multiple pieces, and this has tons of the dimensional flowers, and like that one, look how much that stands out. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I love this so much. So let me put it down there and show you sort of what this looks like when it's lying down. I'm going to zoom in. There you go, that's one of those dimensional flowers, and I think you can see a little bit of what I'm talking about how the these beads pick up the light so beautifully, and sometimes they look silver. They're not, but sometimes that's just how the light refracts off of them. So this is a sleeve. It is 23 inches long by about 10 inches wide. I have 2 available, and these are $13.50 each, as is, just like this. And this will give you so much to work with. It really will. I'm going to pause the video again. Here we have the neck piece. I didn't say the flowers were D, the sleeves are E, the neck piece is F. But I will, of course, put all the information down below. So the neck piece has that same kind of edging as you just saw on the cuff of the sleeve. And I have left in some extra fabric so that you could use these, keep it, and use these little pearl clusters if you so desired. So this is the beautiful neck piece. It is about 15 inches long, and I'm asking just $4.50 for this piece. And again, I am leaving the buttons on there. Okay? And you can do a lot with those buttons. Now I have piece G, which I'm just calling large piece, and it is very large. From one end here all the way to the other end here is about 50 inches, and it varies widely in the depth of it. I mean, it from like a couple inches here to, oh, I don't know, 15 inches maybe, the widest part. So this is one large piece that came off of the train, and it has the ability to be cut into anywhere from just a couple of appliques if you wanted very large ones to at least probably 20, maybe more. It's really a great piece. It's very, very flexible what you could do with this. So I am offering this at $20 as is. If you would like to try cutting it yourself and working with it and seeing what that's like, so $20, or I will cut it to your specifications for $23, which means you can tell me whether you'd rather have smaller pieces, larger pieces, whatever. Okay, so that is piece G. I'm going to pause the video one last time. So finally what we have from this gown is the hem, and the hem is really, really gorgeous. It is deep. It goes from oh shoot, oh, I thought I had it written down. This is about 3.5 inches deep. This is about 6.5 inches deep. The hem is all the same end to end. Some of it is cut exactly like this piece is. There's other parts where I haven't done that yet. It's more rough cut. And if you decide to purchase this, just let me know if you want me to leave it as is or if you do want it all cut super nice like this. I can go either way, that's fine. So I'm going to zoom in again, let you see some detail. I decided to put this on a dark background so you could see it a little bit better, hopefully. Pretty much the same as what you've seen before. You do get these swirls of pearl beads here, or actually of mixed pearl and clear beads. You get some larger pearl beads there. Again, a fair number. Oh no, actually there's not. I was thinking there was the three-dimensional, but there's not on this. It's flat. Let me pull out again. But it is really, really beautiful. There's a lot to this. So the hem, this is going to be more than I usually sell hems for. There are 8 yards, just under 8 yards. I will sell it in 2-yard pieces. 2 yards for $15.50. Or if anybody wants the entire 8 yards, I'd like $60 for it. And I do think it's worth it. I really do. So, as I said, 2 yards for $15.50. And if anybody wants the whole thing, then of course I'll do that. But if not, then I will cut it up. So that's it. That's Evangeline. Hopefully you liked what you saw. And just let me know. As always, if you can send a private message, it makes it way easier. So I do prefer that, but I will check comments as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.